Hey, it's Pete. Welcome back to QuestionChrist, and I want to apologize for me being gone so long. Happy New Year to everybody. I know it's February already, and I know I've been gone for a long time, but life has been super crazy around here. We just adopted a boy from another country, and we're all just trying to figure out how this whole thing works, so please give me some slack. I'm being gone so long. Plus, I don't want to just come on here and just blabber and try to run up views and stuff like that. I wanted to make sure I have something to say. But I want to thank the new subscribers who came on. We got a whole bunch of new subscribers, and I appreciate it very much. The reason I decided to make a video today is a person reached out to me, sent me an email. This person is going through a very dark time for themselves right now. They feel like they have been praying. From what I understand, they were raised in the church, but they're just not feeling it. They don't feel God there. They feel like God has left them. They don't feel God's presence, and it's a scary feeling. One of the biggest lies a believer can believe is that once you're a believer, you're never going to question where God is. You're always going to feel His presence, and that everything will always be okay. Even if it gets tough, you know God's always on your side. And that just doesn't happen. I mean, even the best of believers, even the strongest of faiths, go through a tough time once in a while and do not feel God's presence. In the Bible, in the Old Testament, King David, who is quoted as a man after God's own heart, is questioning, where is God? You look at Psalm 13, Psalm 22, Psalm 44. Look at those and look what David, who's supposedly like the God's main guy, he's like, where is God? And he's questioning. And some of the strongest believers in the world have had these what they call dark nights of the soul. Check out Dark Night of the Soul. Just Google that. And you will see St. John of the Cross writing about this, this tough time in a Christian's life where there is this painful period where you're kind of lost and confused, and he wrote a poem that really tries to describe those feelings. Mother Teresa went for years and years and years not feeling God's presence. And finally, there's a poem out there that I really think hammers home what we're trying to talk about right now. When we feel like God is not there, when we are alone in our circumstances. It goes like this. I believe in the sun even when it is not shining, and I believe in love even when there's no one there, and I believe in God even when He is silent. I believe through any trial there is always a way, but sometimes in the suffering and hopeless despair, my heart cries for shelter, to know someone's there. But a voice rises within me, saying, hold on, my child. I'll give you strength. I'll give you hope. Just stay a little while. I believe in the sun, even when it is not shining, and I believe in love, even when there's no one there. But I believe in God, even when He is silent. I believe through any trial, there's always a way. Now that's beautiful no matter who wrote it, but it's even more amazing when you find that written on the wall of a cell of a concentration camp. Someone going through extreme torture writing those words. I really believe that poem really hammers it home. We know the sun is there when it doesn't shine. We know there's wind even though we can't see it. So when we feel like God's not there, we just have to trust that He is. So don't give up is what I'm saying. I pray for peace for you, and I pray that you will feel God's presence again. But no matter how long it takes, never ever stop believing that there's a God who loves you and a God who's there for you. and a God who hears you, even if you can't hear him. Don't believe the naysayers who are going to come at you and say that God isn't real, because you know in your heart He is. All right, I know it's kind of on the fly, and I'm doing this really quick, and it's not one of my best videos, but I just wanted to get that out there before my life swallowed me up again. It's like June before I make another video. Thanks for all the new subscribers, and we'll talk soon. And I'm hoping you're having a blessed New Year. Peace.